Welcome back everyone, who as the case may be. Got our flip-floppers, a couple of them, counterweight balances doodads, and our engine, motor, whatever you want to call this, our main drive mechanism for sure. Everything rolling on good with that. Set them aside because I don't think I'm going to be using those today. I had intended to make this a reasonably short video, but I forgot how complicated this section of the build is, actually. It's a little bit in-depth, but, bear with me on the background. I think it'll be ready to be put up tomorrow, so won't have to worry about the black on black situation. Hopefully be a little more visible tomorrow. And I think that's all the oh yeah, I have continued painting the edges black, or painting, using a marker on them, darken them up some. I think that's going to look really good in the end. But that's all the, sort of housekeeping stuff I've got to say right now. We just make sure we get our, see here. Let's see here. Got this end where you can sort of see those stripes printed on it. We want the end where the stripe does not go through the hole. So this end. And we want, okay, one is 19 and one is 20. So 19 with the longer end goes here. All the silhouettes match up, yeah. And that's, I am noticing these are on this particle board, particle wood. These are extra snug fits. I don't know if they've just absorbed some moisture and swollen up some, or if they're supposed to be this tight of a fit, but it's taken a substantial amount of force to get these to go down and fit into place. And even then, I don't know if it's showing on camera, that end's popping up just a little bit. It'll be inside a column here in a second, so it's not that much of an issue. This one like so, and make sure our silhouettes line up on either end, which they do. And they're going in with some wiggling and jiggling, but it's not an easy on those bigger holes and tabs and whatnots. I think that one worked its way out as I was working on the first one. Alright, okay, there, I think they're in there enough, hopefully anyway, but you do that, and now we make sure we got our marks I get to do more peeling today. I forgot, almost forgot or blocked it out one. That one looked like it built in a tab to, I guess that was just probably a defect. They had a comment that about the peel, and that sort of, it's satisfying to do the peel, but on this scale it's not, because it's so small. It's both satisfying and infuriating, because I think, we got limited peels today. This 3 or 4 more peels. Oh no, I just looked over there. There's a bunch over there. I forgot about those. I blocked those out because that's going to be the tedious part of the build, I think. Well, the good thing about this mirrored sheet, you can absolutely tell which side has been peeled and which side hasn't. come on. There it goes. Yeah. And I think, looking at the picture, I'd say today is going to be the most in-depth part of the build. This particular mechanism is the most complex. It's the stair stepper one with the camshaft in it, which is what we're about to build right now. But you just got the marks on there, and you want to start off just picking up and down. Let's see. Let's see which way you got the perspective there. So that with the marks on it is the narrow side, I think. Yeah. And that goes. And did I just do the wrong end? That doesn't really matter. It just isn't going to matter. In the end, it won't matter. So we do. Just got to make sure you alternate them properly. Get them into their appropriate slot. And the other one goes up in relation to that one. And honestly, I don't guess it really matters. As long as you're alternating up and down, it shouldn't matter. As long as it's just up, down, because it's going to be turning as it goes. So it's, yeah. And this one goes. I had to restart this. I hope I told y'all that I'm changing out the backdrop today or tonight after I shoot. Got it downstairs, sort of hanging out, trying to get rid of some of the creases in it. I don't think it'll work. I think just gotta give it time. But it's been washed and dried, and it's ready to be unveiled. It will be quite a change from this. It's going to be a much brighter outlook. But okay, there's our camshaft. And when we put these guys on either end, I think it's lock everything together, hopefully. And here. And that one is very loose. And that's this, so you can probably see there on the end. That's something else I'm noticing about this particle board, is that the veneer, or the top layer, it's not even, I don't even know if it's a veneer, it's a decal basically, is peeling back quite often when you put stuff onto it. So I don't think that's going to show in the end, but get some down in there just to hide what I can. And that completes step 12. Do have to put lube on those end pieces, but I'll wait till it's time to install it before I do that. Now, step 13 is going to be all the fun. This one, this stack, and this stack. So we got these are our I guess lifter equivalents for this is what the camshaft pushes to make the motion. So, and all the screws too. But let's see, here it goes with the tab that way to the two side on the front, and two hole in the front, 3 hole on the back to make it 3 wide thickness, and 2 screws in each one. So let me pop a bunch of screws out here because I'm going to use a lot of them. Obviously, 12 of them, I think. 2, 4, yes, no. So, should be just like last time. Through these two freely. I hope, yeah. And it's actually going to lock in on this one. Yeah, and not quite all the way down, just so I can line up the next one. So maneuverability there. Yep, there we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad, really. Okay, yeah, okay. Much better than I thought it was going to be. So, through the 2, through the arm, and into the 3. Yeah, this is okay. I was a little worried about this step taking forever, but it's going to go pretty quick. Of course, I've already gone 12 minutes, it looks like. So. Time's flying when I'm having fun. I do those. I did that one facing the wrong way, but I hope it's not a big deal. If it is, I think I'll be able to fix it if I have to, but I don't. There should be enough clearance on that aspect that it wouldn't matter. But I'll do the rest of them correctly. And evidently, woke up this morning and saw all the views on yesterday's build. I didn't realize marble runs were still so popular, but yeah, I think it's probably that was the most views I got on the first day of a build in a long time. And it's also a new company, a new product. Of course, like I said, when I started yesterday, I hadn't done a marble run in several months, so I was past due to do one of these. And I enjoy these. These are sort of, I like the mechanism. But I just like seeing stuff like this, for machines with no real purpose other than to just do like I say, there's no advantage to do this other than just entertainment. That's what I like like I say, I guess, did I just do that one backwards too? No, that's how they're supposed to be. Yeah, okay, that one's upside down. This is the one I did backwards, because these are supposed to be they're supposed to be going through that way. But like I said, they're pretty symmetrical, so I'm not worried about too much about that being an issue. I got had some last one. Yeah, this one's going to be longer than I intended it to be, but it's not. The more I'm doing, I was expecting this to be a much worse aspect. So I think, I hope it's shorter than yesterday's. That one just got out of hand. And the last one. All right. Alright, that's all that part. Now, these are all labeled down here at the very bottom. May not show up on camera, but they're imprinted with the appropriate, the short to long, D, E, F, G, H, I. But, shortest one, this first one, longest one's the last one on what we're about to do. But we bring in, actually put my screws up before I spill these things everywhere. One more. Alright. You back up. Now, we get to take this piece and basically all these pieces and assemble everything. So let me back you out a little bit so I can get most of it on the screen at one time. But y'all sort of see what I'm working with there. Alright, so we start with these two. Well, I don't guess I don't have to have that on here. That's the selection of pieces I'm going to be working with. Those two. Let's see. I actually don't need this one yet. Oh yeah, we'll need these two next. So, this. There it goes. Okay, so we take D, and then this looks symmetrical both ends, so D up that way, the first slot. We got arrows on this guy, and this guy. I'll make sure they're pointing the same direction. And we run this one down, this one on top. I think it goes. Oh, okay, yeah, just sort of got to go around that dog leg there to get them to drop in place. Take our little, and run you up. Oh, no. You don't have, actually you don't. You're supposed to go on here. That's right, okay. Into each little tab there. And we take our F4 and it goes in as spacer / will be a slider. Then we lock it in with this one going down that to the outside. It should get into that snugness again. Yeah, it should be all the way. It should not end up if it won't go. Okay. That is not cooperating. Go you. Let's see. Get a little bit of lube out. Well, actually, there's some left on the paintbrush, so let's just see if I can touch it in here and on there. See if this helps. But I think that's going to be dubious. Okay. Got a little bit there. Okay. Got to hold these pretty much perpendicular. It's just that snug. Oh, yeah, it felt really bad doing that. But it's, like I say, you've got to make sure these are just right at the 90 degrees so it'll slide in. I don't think I'm going to need the lube on the next one, but we're about to find out. Let's see, yeah, it's got clearance going up and down there, so cool. Now, let's go on to the next page. I do want to compliment as much as I don't like instruction posters, the folds on this one are very good. The pictures aren't cut in half, so I'll give them props for that. Okay, now we bring in all these guys. Okay. Find a spot. I was ready to go, I think. And where are these gonna... Oh yeah, this one's already... No, that's on the other side. It's already started for me, but I'll take it. And the mirrored piece. All right. Now, this guy. Run this side in there, and this with the arrow pointed back. I'm going to do that on the underside, just I think that'll look cleaner. Famous. Okay, don't squeeze it like wood because it doesn't have that kind of flexibility. And you go on the tab right there. Alright, put you on there, then this one, yep, goes on to those guys and the tab. Alright, we got our first basket, I think. Excellent, I'm feeling it. Alright, let me do a quick stop start and I'll move on to the next basket. Find my remote, there we go. Now E should be E. And I'll just bring all the pieces in at once because I'm okay. So run you through like that. And this guy. There's something I want to check right quick. Yep. Making sure the arrows were supposed to be pointed this direction. Okay, then, you popped right up for me. Hope the other side plays as nicely. Not too bad. Here. And this guy. Let's see if I can get it without. Okay, they may need the lube. I think it's gonna. Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't think the lube did anything, but I believe it did help some. So let's hit the end. See if I can do it like this. Go in that way. Yep, it makes a difference. A lot of difference. Okay. Up you down. Nope. Actually, you're getting. Okay, you're not. No. It is not wanting to line up with the. There it goes. Finally, ish. Let's see here now. This is out of line. Yep, that still feels bad. And okay, here. I think it's. I feel like I'm gonna break this part. I mean, it's bad. There it went. Ooh, I do not like that. But I say it does get deep down in there, and it fits together snugly. It's actually not even all the way down, even after all that. Okay. All right. Now, over these. We went that in real easy. Let's try that again. Think. Yeah, okay, I must have flipped it over. Okay. Mirrored boy. There you go. So, go that direction. Arrow pointing like so. Nope. Like so. And clean. You go in here. You go. There. You go on all these guys. There and there. And on the tab. Okay. Okay. And we got a couple of them in place now. They are. I think that's going to take some lube in there. Maybe once it gets standing up straight up, it may not be. Maybe all right. All right. Now F looks like you. Yep. F. Now is this the? This one is a little different for some reason, but only in a couple of places. There's an extra set of holes on this one. I'm not sure what those are for yet. I remember them being something, but I don't remember why. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. This guy. That is not. Oh. Okay. Alright, you're going. Now, D with the tabs. And you got arrows going that direction. And okay, this doesn't have the back. That's what the difference is on this one. There's no one of these ridges for this one. Okay, let's see if this one has any more generous compunction to work without lube. No, I don't believe it's gonna. I think it's seems like it's. Well. Okay, so I'm just gonna go. I don't think they're gonna work without lube, so I'm gonna hit them every time. Just the first half inch or so there. Make sure it's got enough to entice it to slide by. There's that lovely feeling I'm going to break something again. Okay, there it went. Now I got to line up that second hole. Okay, that one wouldn't. I knew that was coming. And that's, wow, that's a mangled one. Oh, and I don't think they're repairing this. Okay. And there were no spares. I don't believe. What was that? That was. Can't remember what the nut with the. That was. Where'd I pull those from? Here, yep, there were no spares on those. Okay. Well, this project just took a detour. Okay, well, that's. Go. That just went. So you're gonna go here. Okay. Get. Oh, there's one. Get my work surface out over here. And get the Gorilla Glue, the good stuff, the heavy duty. And I think I'm going to use there. I'm going to glue the whole side together, I think. Just that is supposed to be one solid piece. I think I can save it. I got faith. You go that, but not with. Yeah, I mangled this thing up when that went. Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh no, you here. No, I think Something's... Oh, it's... Okay, that's that part. That's that hidden. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you go like that. Yep, this is gonna be... Okay, and that... Okay, so that's gonna hold in place for the moment. Let's throw some on the outside. I'm going to sand that down. Go through here to wrap this thing back up. And then I think there's enough over here. Well, if I don't, maybe I'll put it on this side. Liberally apply it and let it sort of squish in and go everywhere, hopefully. And go here. Ooh, getting two pieces to go together is not going to be fun. Yep, okay, so you first, because you're more agreeable. That going to be deep enough? Nope, okay. Yep, this is where that particle board stuff's gonna wreck me. I'm gonna have to build a new one. That stuff's not gonna glue. Okay, so that will be my project tomorrow. I've got plenty of the spare plywood for my other sets. I can make the peg. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can build one of these. Let's get that. Yeah, that's I can't even. I can get these pieces off here. Maybe. Yeah, it's disintegrating as I'm trying to pull it out. Okay, there you go. Get you backed out of there. You're dead anyway. I might as well just go ahead and mangle you. Okay. Pop these. I'll use as many of the original pieces as I can, but I'm gonna have to make some. I'll say that. Okay, so get you. I say I'll reuse the two lobes on there. Let's see. I'll toss those because you're gone. All right, and now let's carry on and hope I don't have to make any more tomorrow or tonight. Okay, and take all of these because these are specific to that lobe. And move on to where was it? That was F. F. Got F, so G. U. Yeah, okay. And make sure I skip one. Leave room for him. Get you in there. And all these guys. Where am I at now? 38. 8 minutes or so. Okay. Go ahead and do the peels now rather than wait for and use them. And actually, thinking about it, I can probably salvage pieces of the frame to build one of those if I want to keep the black aesthetic rather than just painting some wood black. I might give that a shot if I can find a reasonable amount. Of course, I'm still assuming I'm only got to make one of them. And oops, and I've also, just to make life easier, I think I've just made a executive decision. I'm going to, I think should help to avoid that in any further. Okay, you're the culprit. Let's see if I can hit you. Okay. Hopefully that was enough to make it more agreeable. Okay, let's get our plastic wraps out of there and find out. Okay, so D2. Nope, one with the tabs goes on the bottom. Plain one goes on top. Brace goes down the back. Nope. Why is that so far off? Oh, because I put that one on, the bottom one on backwards somehow. Brace down the back. There we go. And see if the sanding helped at all on that one. Yeah, that made, just that little bit of sanding made all the difference in the world. So now we know. That's how it should work. Oh, that goes over there with you. Okay, I think, double check myself. Yep. Okay, then you mirror guy to that direction. You onto our tab. Yep, onto guys. Our tab. Okay. I don't know about y'all, but I feel much better about that. Okay, now we know the trick. And that also means I don't need the lube anymore tonight. Or for the moment anyway. Alright, back in place. Actually, you know what? Same piece. And this edge. Okay, hopefully that's enough. If it isn't, I'll do more. Put you in the first. All the way up, and you all the way down. Into the tabs going. Yep, arrow going in the right direction. There. There. Spine. And yep. Still a little snug, but workable. Keep doing that wrong. Oh, no. Getting ahead of myself. Making the basket before I mounted it. That's not good. That one's not. Let's see, there's that veneer or the decal or whatever coming off like I was talking about at the beginning. Yeah, this is definitely an inferior material. Not repairable. Comes apart like that, makes it more difficult. It looks good, but it's not ideal for what we're doing here, I don't think. Is this side gonna do it too? Are they both? No, there it went. And that all bunched up under there, and it shows through there, and that's okay. All right. So 4 out of 6. Last one. And I was going to go a little bit further tonight with our little detour. Well, let me see what's... No, I can do... I can do one more step with our detour and still have room to... Yeah, I can do one more after this one, even with the repair incoming. get them mounted into a cradle. This mirrored bit is slightly different on the last one because it doesn't have the sort of lip hanging out. Okay, into the structure, all the way up. We got our arrow and our tab piece going. And arrow that way. Alright, two in place. And once again, no spine on this part. So we'll go straight into sanding down our edge here. That must mean it's done. That's gonna go. Okay, got you. And this one. Okay, go in that direction. Okay, what's that? This is. Oh, I had it backwards. Yeah, going that direction. And I did the wrong side this time, but I don't think it really matters. Putting them on one side, then matching up. Alright, there we go. Those guys in place. And let me swap my battery and I'll be right back with the last little bit tonight. Alright. I've been looking things over. I can do, since I've gone this far, I can do 2 more steps, I think. It should be fairly, yeah. I think, yeah, I think I can do, yeah, I think I can do 2 more. Okay. Got these guys. This one's the back, so it goes towards the top of the triangle piece there. You just go. No, wait a sec. Yeah. They get. Oh, yeah. Yep, you go in here. This is another part where this is. I'm feeling the bend on this part, so I make sure. Don't want to break another piece, and that one's a little more complicated, so I'd have a hard time fixing it. And then this piece. Is there any? No, it looks like it's symmetrical too. It goes in here. Okay, so we got it standing. Now, yeah, I can go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have. Let me check something. No, I'm not gonna be able to put that on because I won't have clearance to get the shaft in. The next step is to mount that. I thought I might be able to slide that in sideways, but I don't think I will. All right, we'll have to call it quits there tonight. I know that was another long one. I'll try and get, let's see, I'll get that repair done. I'll do some minor shooting on it when as I'm doing the replacement. But like I say, most likely my intention probably find. I think this is. Yeah, it's the same thickness. I'll probably just take a chunk, probably. I might be able to. I'm having some ideas. I'm not sure how I'm going to fix it, but I'll probably just scavenge some material from one of these sheets somewhere and sort of trim it into the appropriate width. I'm going to try. I think I'll probably just try and smooth this off, cut it straight, and find a good way to do a butt joint. I'll have to cut it down here below the damage. And I'll probably just have a solid piece rather than the split piece like that. And I guess I better hang on to that top part because I'm going to have to match that up too. Get it out of my trash can. That's not you. That's you. Yeah. Yeah, I have to do some. So that's just not conducive to being repaired, especially not the damage I also did further up. Yeah, let's say it's going to take some figuring on what I'm going to do on that. But I'll tackle that and I'll give you an update on that first thing tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all of that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Well, my computer decided to do an update, so now's a suitable time as any to do the work. I've already trimmed the rough part off of there, so I've got smoothness here. And I found a suitable donor location to get my replacement shaft in, because this is the same thickness. It'll focus. It's not going to focus, but my plan is to pull off, like I say, a donor's shaft, and here's one that didn't work. I'm going to have it go in there and just use my Bondic, my UV super glue light glue epoxy resin doodad thing. I'm just going to lock it in place down there. I'm not going to have the extra thing because this is the one that didn't have the extra the spine on it, so that's going to be fortunate. That's one less thing I have to worry about. I just sort of got to get it centered on the mass of the thing, but I think that's going to work. I hope that's going to work. But that's my plan going forward. So like I said, I'm going to trim excess here and then just fit it to size. What I might do, since I've got this spare piece already, I'll trim this down and use it as a cross beam in there. Something else to use the Bondic against. So I'm going to have this initial hole that originally at the bottom, then across here, and I'll brace it down. I'll brace it down. I'll get this size down just right so it won't. So I have clearance on the sides, and then let's say get the appropriate length there, and then same more Bondic on the bottom end, and I think that'll get us rolling again. So that's my plan. I'll update you first thing tomorrow. Thanks for watching again. For our PS